Hello everybody, welcome back to Sarah Plays Malekith in Immortal Empires. And if you're wondering if this looks like deja vu, then you're 100% correct, because I spent the entire last episode fighting this battle and I lost. So I'm gonna try fighting it again and see what happens with a different strategy. I do have the auto resolve to fall back on if things go poorly again, which is very likely just because Valkia is a stinker to try to take down. But we'll see if my strategy will work out better this time. So a couple of things I did wrong last time was I tried to separate out my armies and I royally messed up because I was so focused on the Marathi army engaging with this initial army that I completely missed this army coming onto the map and engaging with these guys before I actually had any sort of formation or any setup. So then I was already behind trying to fix the formation and that didn't work, and my dark shards were in melee and it was all just a mess. So we're gonna try something different. We're gonna try to set up over here so that armies are all together when they come in. I really don't know, guys. I don't know how this is going to go because, like I said, Valkia is very difficult to beat. And there's a lot of very hard-hitting units in these Khorne armies. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to have... I'm going to put the Dread ones over here for right now. So I'm thinking... I usually have the dark shards kind of like this. I think one mistake I'm very known for is I set the archers up in very stretched out formations because my goal with that is just to like maximize the like area of impact, but also if the units need to turn, they can't turn as easily if they're in a like stretched out line. Like they turn a lot better if they're in like a chunky squarish formation. So I'm gonna try that with this time. All right, I'm gonna put one of these. Poop. This is not the final formation, by the way. I'm just messing around. So I'm gonna put 2 shades on either side. My thoughts here is to put this shade more interior because they're not as good in melee as these guys are. So if they're in the interior, they're almost like the dark shards. These guys are more decent in melee. So I'll put them on the outside. But again, that's not their final positioning. We're still working out the kinks here. So these guys. The other thing is I don't want to have these guys too spread out because that's what I got in trouble for the last time. I was quite stretched out. Didn't go overly well. Okay. I don't know, I'm so scared. All right, I'm gonna put 2 blackguard on the outside. And then the Black Ark Corsairs interior. And then these other Blackguard here. Okay. This chick did not perform super well before. So I don't know that I'm going to have her just be in the midst of things. So we'll see. I do want to have Marathi also not try to engage Valkia in melee because that was a disaster. So here's the final setup, and then I've got the Cold One Dread Knights. Now, I usually, and I don't know why I do this, but I usually keep cavalry together on the sides. So I wonder if I should try having 1 Dread Knights on this side, 1 Dread Knights on the other side. I'm going to try this. I'm so scared. All right, let's move these guys sort of this way. I think because I don't have any firearms units that I don't necessarily need to worry about the hills so much because they can arc, especially crossbows can arc, I think. But now I've also moved my formation, so I don't know if I should keep these guys over here. Alright, well. The other thing is I could keep them kind of behind and see if I could potentially like flank around. Oof, they don't have much of an area to... okay. I'm gonna bring them back over this way, I think. Oh, I never moved these. Blackguard. How foolish. How foolish of me. Okay, so Valky is joining. I am so scared. I am so scared. Valkia, like last time, immediately flew over and landed on the dark shards. If I can see her coming, I want to try to focus fire on her as much as I can. But she, just to let you guys know, her stats here. So she has ward save 5%. That's not like anything to write home about, but physical resistance 30%, missile resistance 25%, spell resistance 35%. So she's chunky. Chunky is not the right word. Also, this just kills me. It's just like, I know I told them to come over here, so they're going the straightest path, but it's the one of most resistance. Literally right through all of the formations. Amazing. Okay. So I have 40 seconds before, well, okay, the next army comes in some seconds, so. All right, we immediately have Forsaken coming in. Forsaken and Cormac. So part of me wonders if I should pivot some of these guys. Pivot. Okay, so now we've got others joining us here. So what if I just like stacked units on top of each other, kind of? Alright, so she's a sorceress. I want her to stay back. Another death hag. She's a... Is she higher level? No, she's lower level. So she's even more fragile. Oh, Valky is coming. Alright, these Black Ark Corsairs. I don't know if I should just have them in the center like this. Oh, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna stack the archers behind. Oof. If I can really maximize the archers, that would be ideal. Oh, and then we've got all these guys. Good garbage grief. Okay. I'm gonna bring these guys back just a wee bit and then have these guys kind of form a line over there. Alright, so we've got Chaos Furies. If I can get my Dark Shards set before the Furies come. Oh, somebody else. Who is this? Who's this? Who is this? I don't know who that is. I just gotta double check. Somebody's going rogue. Oh, it's you! No, no, good sir. I'm gonna set you right back here for now. Okay. I am nervous. also the fact that I'm trying to get into position is going to ruin all the formations and whatever. Okay. So all of these guys fire at Valkia. Okay, what do we have for spells? I have strong versus single combatant. I'm going to cast that on him. See, the problem is they can't fire at Valkia because they're busy. Okay. All right, let's stop this for a second. And I have access to Pit of Shades. Probably that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna play this on slow motion. Alright, so we have... She's taking like no damage, but the Forsaken are pretty much gone. Fleshhounds. Okay, we got a little bunched up here. Try to take care of that. These Blackguard are fighting Valkia, so yeah, they're having a rough time. Over here, I'm gonna try to cast that on Cormac again. Okay, this looks nasty, but I think it's okay. It's just Valkia is gonna wreck the unit over there. Okay, so the other thing that I can do is I can try to debuff Valkia. I'm just running out of Winds of Magic pretty fast. This is another debuff. Melee attack minus 40. Try to cast that on her. Might send her in. What's this? Okay, these guys, bring them around. Okay, looks like we're taking care of things okay. Valkia still is not taking much damage. We got trolls. Okay, this guy. Who are you? You are... Where do we have some engagement? Cold One Dread Knights. So I wonder if we can take on the Marauder Horsemen. Okay, we've got some engagement over here. This is Cormac. Okay, where did Valkia go? Okay, Valkia's right there. So now I think I want... Who is this? Blackguard of Nagarond. They are moving. Why are they moving? If I focus fire on Valkia like this, how is this gonna work? Don't have much wins. And then if I do Rampage on these Blackguard, I have to move pretty far out there, don't I? Okay. I want to bring these guys around again if I can. Okay, this side seems to be doing okay. It's kind of seems to be consolidated over here. Okay, Valky is taking like no damage, so I'm wondering if I need to like pivot and just try to get her with army losses. She's gonna do what she's gonna do, so maybe let's just try to focus on taking out the army if I can. Okay, how are we doing over here? We're doing okay. I wonder if it makes more sense to bring the shades over here. And these Blackguard aspiring champions, I'm gonna have them move in. Okay, do we have Winds of Magic for another Pit of Shades? I don't know like a good blob just yet. So I don't know if I should use a Pit of Shades. Was that cost 12? If I do this, that's 5. If I do that like this. It did some. Didn't do a ton, but it did some. Okay, so Cormac has engaged the Dark Shards. Actually, I wonder if Olana and this chick could go after them. I'd like to pull the Dark Shards back if I can. Strong versus multiple units. Might stick that there. Actually continue focusing on them. Okay, it was still incoming more. Alright, we're getting a little bunched up over here. And I'm not using the cavalry quite to the level that I want. Cormac. Okay, Valky's entered the chat. Let's just try to debuff her as best that we can. Okay, we're gonna lose the Blackguard unit. Oops. Okay. What do we got, Marathi? Don't have much. Who are you? You are Fleshhounds. Okay, I want you to try to take out these guys that are approaching. Alright, can you back up a bit? I fear for my front line. Marauder Horsemen, Corn Gores. Okay, so now we're starting to get some blobs, but I don't have the Winds of Magic for that. Alright, Olana is not going to win this fight against Valkia. Unfortunately. It's just not going to happen. She's just big. She's not even winning this battle against Cormac. Okay, I feel like I need to start utilizing these guys better. Aspiring champions. else we got? I do have another chill wind. It doesn't do much damage, but it'd be better than nothing. So I'll use that, and then I have this. Oh, I never used that. Well, I'll just throw that on them, might as well. Oh, I don't have this either. I could throw that on somebody. Alright, I'm gonna say... Actually, if you could... Go after them. Go after them. Okay, where are you guys at? Okay, did Cormac die? No, he's going after Galadriel. That's not a good matchup. We don't want that to happen. Okay, Melkoth's mystifying miasma. Okay, so we must have lost a unit because we got units coming in. Okay, Galadriel escaped. Wonder if I could get another chill wind just in this blob. Let's see, we got trolls and Forsaken up against the shades, which I didn't want that to happen. Oh, my land! There's just so many of them! Are they done entering? Nope. They've got more trolls. Okay. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Okay, the Chaos Feral Manticore has also joined the chat. My fear, though, is just if I'm able to somehow pull this off... Oh gosh, is Cormac after her again? Oh my gosh, leave her alone! Why are you so obsessed with her? Ah! It makes me so mad. So if I can win, big if I can win, the question will be like, was it better than the auto-resolve results? You know what I mean? Alright, so we're bringing in more shades. That's good. These guys are really holding on for everything they got. This side seems to be okay, other than the Blackguard right there. They are probably done. Okay, Marathi. We don't have any pits of shades. Melkoth's is good against large. Not large, but like 25 or more. I don't know if I have any of those. You got this. Bleak swords. Okay, let's try to get the flesh hounds. Ooh, we got some aspiring champions. These Forsaken corn gores. Oh, my Dread Knights are not doing well. Even on like half speed, this is hard. Okay, these guys need to come around and assist. And you guys can go after those aspiring champions. Alright. We still have all of these guys. The front line has pretty much gone down. Okay, we got chaos trolls. Try to take them out. Cold ones are still in the midst of everything. I don't really have any front line to take those trolls on. Other than these shades, which is not going to be a good matchup for the shades. Oh, these units that are coming back. Okay, I still have her. I want her to go up against Cormac. Okay, let's see. Okay, Marathi. I do have another Pit of Shades, but it's risky. I guess I could try to pop it down here. Still have aspiring champions. Oh, these cavalry are immediately like, we out. Terrified. Nice. Nice. We got this dweeb. Oh, actually, don't do that. Part of me wonders if I need to get Marathi in somewhere, 'cause she is decent. Oh, this is such a gross battle, guys. It's like the heroes, the lords. Valkia's taken like no damage. The front line has collapsed quite a bit. Oh, gosh. Here we've got Cormac. Chaos trolls. Now I'm not sure Army Lost stuff is actually going to be effective. Alright, so we got more Dark Shards coming in. Dark Riders. Okay, Alana. Or this is Vashus. Can nobody take down Cormac? Why is Cormac like the end boss here? Part of me still wondering if I'm gonna need to do an auto resolve on this. Okay, now we got Marathi. It's not ideal. Oh boy, this is taking like all of the time again. Alright, so this is a blob, which I could just... Seriously, if we could just kill Cormac, that would make a huge difference. Okay, I have... debuff Valkia. Why are they shaken? One of the problems is trying to camp on the corners like this with the Dark Elves is risky because they flee off the map. What does this do? This is power recharge, reserves per second. Okay. So they're fighting the Chaos Feral Manticore. Okay, Cormac. No, that's Spawn of Corn. Okay, sorry. And then we've got Aspiring Champions. They're wavering because of army losses. Oh, okay, she's unstable. Well, we did it, but it was disgusting. The other thing is I have to take out the spawn because they are unbreakable, so. We've got like, what, 1 spawn, 2 spawn? Red spawn, blue spawn. Let's see, Malekiths on those guys. Okay, so round 2, I'm gonna take the W on, but can't say it was pretty. And she's taking it, she's going very slow. She is not going down easy. Valky had 175 kills. Marathi only had 106. Alright, so I want to try to take out as many of these units as I can before the end. Meanwhile, Valkia is rough. Oh, I probably could have done that instead. Try to take them out. Marauders. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm left with what looks like just a normal army. Which is kind of funny. Actually, take out those guys. Oh, right. So we spent the entire time again. I mean, granted, I was playing on half speed, so we can probably speed this up now. Dealers in death. Okay, Valky is done. Whoo, boy. Oh, now they're coming back my way. All right, well. Let's just see if these Dark Riders can take out the remaining Marauders here. There's 5 of them. 4. Hack, cut, bleed them. 3, and then there were these Aspiring Champions, which Dark Elves. Onward. Just have everybody with a bow. Dark Riders, Dark Sharks. All of you guys over here. For the king. Is there 1 guy left? 2 guys. 1 guy. Okay, they're gone. And then these guys. Take out that 1 guy. Oh, he's the resistant guy. He's getting yeeted all over the place and he's still... Oh, my land. See, this is what happens, I think, sometimes. Okay, there we go. Pyrrhic victory. You're telling me. You are telling me. Alrighty. So I think I may have lost my Death Hag in Marathi's army and possibly that one Blackguard unit. The Dread Knights did pretty well. The initial army on their side didn't do all that great, but I didn't expect that much because they had a lot of just like fast DPS units, more like glass cannon. The the Blackguard did pretty well. The archers did pretty well. These shades did not, and I wonder, I must not have had them positioned very well. Maybe they were the shades all the way on the right-hand side that didn't really see much of the action. Caladriel, somebody died, didn't they? I think Caladriel or Olana. Is this Olana or is this? I can't remember. But we'll see what the aftermath is here. Okay, so we did not lose Death Hag number 1. I lost the 3 Blackguard on this side. I kind of knew that was going to happen. And she's not dead. Surprising. Okay, so I feel like this is a positive over the auto-resolve because I only lost those 3 Blackguard. They put up some pretty good numbers before they went down. So I can live with this. And replenish by 12%. Who's she left with? So Valkia was banished. Yeah, they also put up some pretty big numbers, as is expected from Khorne.
I have need of sleep.
Holy bonkers, guys. That was something. But the nice thing is that Caladriel is going to replenish.
The hag sorceress ascends.
And so is Marathi. So Marathi got melee attack and armor piercing weapon damage. Okay, so let me just see. Yep, so she's replenishing, they're replenishing. I can't really recruit very well, so we're just going to leave it as this. We should be able to take these guys out. I probably could with Marathi even. We'll see, but I'm way over my time, so I'm going to leave it off here. We'll save it here, and we'll pick up next time and see if we can wipe out these armies. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one.